welcome back. You're watching Tejanos Baseball here on EP Sports Network. This is game 4 of the 4-game series between EPCC and the Pioneers of Western Oklahoma College. The Pioneers won the first 2 games yesterday in yesterday's doubleheader by the score of 6-3. Followed by a 10-2 victory. Today, the Tejanos picked up the win in game 1 of this doubleheader. They won 11-5 in that game after the Tejanos started off pretty hot, scoring 6 runs in the first inning. In the 5th inning for the Tejanos, they had back-to-back bombas, home runs, for those of you that don't know what a bomba is. Home runs, and they scored 3 in that 5th inning. They allowed a home run in the 6th, and the final score was 11-5. We're just minutes away here, about 1 minute, if not less, from the first pitch, and Brandon Gomez will take the mound for the Tejanos, and Brandon Gomez has 1 win, no losses in 2 appearances with a 6 ERA. Alex Mendoza will be the leadoff hitter for the Pioneers. And we are about to be underway here. First pitch coming. Was scheduled for 1:40. But it's 1:45, so start time is 1:45 p.m., and that is a swinging strike there to Alex Mendoza, leadoff hitter for the Pioneers.
Mendoza was 2 for 4 in the first game, scored 2 runs. Both teams looking for a quick start here in the final game of the 4-game series.
1-1 count. Brandon Gomez throws it in there for another strike, 83 miles an hour on that breaking pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Brandon Gomez, a graduate of Eastwood High School.
It for another strike, but it swung on, a hit to left field, gets down for a base hit. That'll be a leadoff double for the Pioneers. Again, the wind is moving, and it's going from right to left, and you could tell the way that ball went past the left fielder, the wind pushed it away from him there.
Yeah, it did. There was, in the first game, we saw that same kind of movement. Anything to the right, to right field was dying. Everything to the left field was pushed towards the line.
Leadoff double for the Pioneers there. Swung on, foul for Carlos Martinez.
Carlos Martinez hitless in the first game. That is unusual for Martinez because he had a good day yesterday at the plate.
Grounded out to short, flew out twice, actually 3 times. As his third fly out was a tough catch by the catcher for the Tejanos in the final inning. Pitch by Gomez down for a ball. 1-1.
And I think, Eddie, in this last game of the series, I think what's going to be important is who can get off to the quicker start.
Definitely, and the Pioneers jumped on that, getting a double. Umpires get a new device for the pitch clock, and now the pitch clock is working. It was malfunctioning for that first batter. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch there by Gomez.
Definitely was. A little bit higher in the zone. Martinez went after it.
Tejanos trying to even up the series here. Again, the Pioneers won the first 2 games yesterday. Tejanos won this morning. So it'd be nice to split the series here.
Yes, sir, definitely so. There goes a runner, third.
Nice throw down. It's booted away, and he's going to score there.
Great hustle by Alex Mendoza.
So it's got to, I believe that's going to be an E5 as the ball gets out of the glove of the Tejanos third baseman.
That would be Maldonado, who's at third base in this ball game. It didn't go far, but again, Alex Mendoza was very aggressive in turning the corner or getting up after the slide and heading home.
And that's what it was. He saw that it just scooted away from the defender, and it was enough for him to take off and get down the line to get the first run on the board. And as you already mentioned, Coach, it's important to see who's going to jump out early.
True.
To take an early lead. So that's the Pioneers 1-0. Nice pitch right down the middle.
Yep.
Final game of this 4-game set. Brandon Gomez on the mound, makes the pitch inside for a ball. Check out the pictures from the first game today on our Instagram page. Ball inside. 3-1. Looking at the photos just a while ago on our Instagram page by our photographer over here. And really nice shots. Getting some pitches that are inside and some slides and touching the bags. Get down the line. Foul ball. Full count here.
Colton Rother at the plate, 1 for 4 in the first game with a strikeout. It was to end the game.
Swung on. Nice pitch there. Really good looking pitch there. Fooled him. Got him ahead of that one. Swung.
Yep, good pitch.
Swung out there. Strikeout. 2 outs on the board now. Coming up.
I'm sorry, Eddie. It brings up the first baseman, Carlos Valenzuela. Valenzuela, 2 for 3 in that first game.
2 singles and a fly out there. Flew out to right field. Chris Valenzuela trying to do something with 2 outs here for the Pioneers as they lead 1-0. Swings, fouls, tips it, goes back.
Get a piece of that.
And the winds have picked up, probably gusting up to about 15 to 20 miles an hour.
Yep, those flags are moving.
I'm no Doppler Dave, but I can see the wind going. 2 outs here, 1-1 count, pitch coming, swung on, foul, goes out of play.
One ball, 2 strikes. Brandon Gomez trying to get out of the inning here after giving up 1 run.
Gomez with a nice looking glove that matches his jersey. Makes the pitch. Nice pitch. Gets him to pop up. This is going to be tough, though. Second baseman tracks it. Makes the catch. That's 3 outs. 1-0 ball game. Pioneers take the lead. We'll be back after these messages.
El Paso Community College has awarded more than 100,000 diplomas. But what does that really mean?
It means more technicians in high-demand, well-paying jobs.
More people to help you get better.
More expression of beauty in our community.
More understanding of life.
More flavor.
EPCC has helped our community to achieve their dreams more than 100,000 times. Shouldn't you be next? You belong at EPCC. Enroll today.
But
Welcome back. You're watching Tejanos Baseball here on EP Sports Network. I'm Eddie Morelos, joined alongside Hall of Fame coach Tony Grijalva. Ace and Artie are working the board today, taking the photos. Make sure to check out the photos on Instagram at EP Sports Net. Also to check out our X at EP Sports Net for updates there as well. It's a 1-0 ball game with the Pioneers taking the lead there. And again, it's very important to see who starts off hot offensively. Got to get boards. We get runs up on the board. Don't want to fall too far behind here. We saw an 11-5 game earlier today. 16 runs were scored.
Right.
And I want to say it ended with about 23 hits total.
Something like that, yeah.
So
you're
it's
right.
a lot of offense there, especially with the wind, the way it's moving today.
Exactly. And on the mound for the Pioneers here in this last game of the series, Trip Green, freshman. Trip Green has 1 win and 1 loss. This is his 3rd appearance. He's pitched 7 innings and has 7 strikeouts so far this season.
If we've heard a baseball name today, there it is. Trip Green on the mound for the Pioneers. See how he does for his team. And Tavares will lead off once again, takes that strike.
Yeah, Chris Tavares, good first game he had. 3 hits and 4 plate appearances, scored 2 runs.
Tavares had a double play in that first game. There's a pitch swung on, chopper, foul. And when he was turning to there, he jumped over the runner who slid in, and he got taken out by the runner.
Right.
There was a little, hey, what was that about? But that was about it. And then after the game right now, between these 2 games, Tavares was there chatting away with a couple of players from the Pioneer, and they were so friendly to each other. There's a hit ball. He gets on with a single.
Right in the hole between the 3rd and short.
Bringing up Miguel Maldonado.
Maldonado moves back to 3rd base here in this second game. He played 2nd base in the first game.
So again, back to what I was saying about Tavares and the players from the Pioneers. It's really neat to hear them chatting away, all in Spanish. And again, there goes Tavares trying to steal the base, and he gets in there pretty easily.
Yeah. Wasted very little time being aggressive on the base paths.
Again, but to me, that is the sport of baseball. When you have these connections all around the country and you meet up with various players that you've played against or played with, the competition comes about. It happens. Same thing happened last night for Aggies Miners. Competition happens.
Right.
Hard hit ball
that's a
going to
good shot.
center field. Center fielder going back, gets to the warning track, makes the catch.
Tagging up is Tavares, moves to 3rd base. And once again, that ball got held up by the wind out there in dead center field.
The way the center fielder had to go back for it, I thought it could get to the fence, but like you just said, Coach, the wind just knocked it down.
Brings up the 2nd baseman, Sal Rocha.
Salvador Rocha had a home run in the 5th inning of the previous game. Gets a hit there. It'll be an RBI.
Yep, it's an RBI there. Solid hit to left field.
Scoring Tavares. Tavares again got on with a single through the left side. He stole the base to get the second, advanced on a fly out, and scores here on the single.
That's going to bring up the 1st baseman, Irvin Duarte. Duarte was 2 for 3, scoring 3 runs in the first ball game.
He also had a bomba. It was one of the back-to-back bombas.
Right.
Again, batting right behind Salvador Rocha. He fakes a steal there. Got to be careful because that happened earlier. Samaniego took off like that.
Right.
He got caught, picked off there.
Yeah, it wasn't even close.
Throw over, quick one. Gets back.
1 ball, no strikes. Again, Rocha at first base, and the ball gets away from Castillo, and there goes Rocha to second base.
So runner on second with 1 out now. The game is tied 1-1. And talking about who jumps out ahead early on.
Yeah.
Picking up as many runs as possible here early on as swung on and missed. And we saw a lot of runs scored in the previous game.
Luis Castillo, the catcher, calls timeout to go talk to Green.
First mound visit there between the catcher and the pitcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, runner on second. Irvin Duarte trying to bring him in. Right back up the middle.
Straight back up the middle. And Rocha makes his turn at third and scores easily.
Great stop there by the catcher as the ball was thrown in from center field, way off line. And if it would have gotten away from the catcher, Duarte probably would have went from first to second.
So Duarte on first after that RBI single. That's going to bring up the catcher, Nick Cortinas.
Gives the Tejanos a lead, throw over to first, gets back on time. It was a quick throw there. 2-1 is the score.
And one thing I noticed, Eddie, you don't see it very often where a catcher catches both games in a doubleheader.
Back-to-back games. Tough kid there.
It is.
Pitch there, in there for a strike.
Looks like that one caught the corner.
The lower end of the strike zone there, Coach.
Yep. Tejanos with a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the first, looking for more.
Pitch there, fouled, out of play.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Does it count?
Swung on, miss, foul tip. There's a strikeout there. Nick Cortinas goes down swinging. Out number 2, bringing up designated hitter Johnny Mesa.
Yep, Johnny Mesa 2 for 4 in the first game. Scored 2 runs, single and a double.
With runner on, he hopes to move him over, even possibly score him one way or another. Takes first big strike.
Yep. Good fastball there. Outside. Duarte at first base. Not really taking too much of a lead at this point. Trying to stay close to the bag.
1-1 count. There's the pitch. Nice pitch. He holds back. Wow.
Well, Mesa did a good job of holding that swing.
Yeah, he did. It was close.
It was. Quick pickoff attempt there. Whoa. Over the head of Mesa.
One runner on, 3-1 count here, 2 outs. We'll see what Johnny Mesa does. Hitters count here. Looking for that strike here, and we'll see if he takes advantage. Swung on, foul. He did take advantage, but he just missed it there.
Yeah, I probably would like to have that pitch back. Good pitch.
Full count now.
Runner will be going.
Throw over.
Not yet.
First baseman loses it. Didn't realize he lost it. E3 there. Looks at his glove like, hey, how did that happen? Still looking at his glove.
And Duarte being alert enough to take off for second base.
It didn't go too far
did
away.
not.
And like I said, the first baseman didn't realize that he lost it. Full count again here, 2 outs. Hit ball to center
Oh,
field.
that's got a carry on it.
Right fielder gets it.
Oh,
Oh no, he doesn't. He has
off
to
his
dive
glove.
for it. This could be a triple. It is going to be a triple unless it scored otherwise, but it was a tough play for the right fielder, and that will be an RBI triple for the Tejanos, taking a 3-1 lead now.
Well, that ball was hit hard, as you can see, and the wind did get a hold of it, but somehow that right fielder, you got to it. That would be Carlos Martinez, and it hit his glove. It may have been in his glove, but it just popped out.
It did, as he had to leave his feet kind of lunging towards the
Right.
ball, right? It was a tough play for him, and again, the wind is affecting things.
It is.
And that ball just carried and carried and carried, and yeah, tough play for the right fielder.
Orlando Samaniego to left field.
Back.
That ball's carrying.
And it's an out there, but the Tejanos take a 3-1 lead after 1 inning of play. We'll be back after these messages.
My mom is my hero. She's going to El Paso Community College to make a better life for our family. Sometimes I go with her and it's so fun. I see how hard she works for us. I want to be just like my mom. Someday I'm going to get my degree at EPCC because it's where I belong.
And welcome back. You're watching Tejanos baseball here on EP Sports Network. The Tejanos lead 3-1 after scoring 3 runs there in the bottom of the first inning, Coach. And coming to the plate, who do we got now?
Coming up and for the Pioneers is the center fielder, Luis Garcia. And you're right, the Pioneers started off with 1 run at the top of the first. A nice answer by the Tejanos, scoring 3 in the bottom of the first. So it's maybe one of those games here in Game 4 of the series.
So as you mentioned, Luis Garcia will be the first batter for the Tejanos. It looks like Brandon Gomez will be out there for another inning. See how long he lasts. Again, it was mentioned earlier that probably be Johnny Allstaff, and I see a lot of pitchers for the Tejanos here in this final 4-game series.
Yeah, I would expect that to happen as well. Garcia 1 hit in the first game, a single, and scored a run.
Also struck out looking in the second in the previous game and lined out to the second baseman, which was a kind of a looping liner the second baseman had to jump for.
Right.
First pitch of this inning, swung on and foul.
Brandon Gomez on the mound for the Tejanos. He made a pinch hit appearance yesterday.
So he can do both sides of the plate as well, pitching and hitting. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Pitch there by Gomez, swung on, chopper, foul.
Just foul.
63 degrees currently. Could get up another degree or 2 here before the end of the day. And winds again gusting up to about anywhere between 20 and 25 miles an hour. Right now they look pretty gusty.
They do.
Hit ball up in the air, going to left center field. Left fielder coming up, dives, and he
off his glove again.
Same kind of play as
Yeah.
we just previously saw. The fielder had to lunge for it, gets a glove on it, but when they hit the ground, it popped on out, base hit.
Alejandro Ruperto there. And as you said, we've seen that several times already where the ball looks like it's in the glove of the fielder, and all of a sudden it just pops out.
So that's a double for Garcia. Sepulveda coming to bat once again. Again, he pitched yesterday, and he had a home run earlier.
He did. He was 3 for 3, a home run, double, and single. Dangerous batter here.
Brandon Gomez makes a pitch. There it is, a base hit there. You just called it. Dangerous batter. It's a base hit, but not deep enough to score the runner. Holds the runner at third. Single for Sepulveda.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Alejandro Gomez.
3-1 is the score. Brandon Gomez. Oh, there's some action. He's off the bag, and there's an out made. It was a kind of a
hidden trick.
hidden ball trick.
Wow. I did
So
not
a
see that.
big break for the Tejanos. Apparently, they've done that before. And again, hidden ball trick. The runner on third base didn't realize that the third baseman still had the ball, came off the bag. Wow. That goes down as a 5 unassisted.
Definitely unexpected. Good pitch there by Gomez.
Gomez cannot be in the mound. He has to be off of it.
So again, nice trick play.
Yeah.
I've never seen one live.
I have not. Well, I haven't either, even today, because I didn't see that.
I'm trying to remember. There's a pitch outside for a ball. I'm
have to
trying to
check the
recall if I've seen it at the AAA level. 1-1 count here. But I can't recall ever seeing that. How cool is it? We talked about it earlier, Coach, right? You go to the ballpark and you will see something you've never seen before. Wow, not sure where that one missed. It must have been low.
And that's a big play because that's a runner at third base with nobody out.
Nobody out, and now 1 out. And with runner on first base, you hope for a ground ball here. Possible double play. There's a ground ball. 5.
Just like you talked about.
4. Fielder's choice.
Little wide on that throw from the second baseman, Rocha, who usually turns it pretty good, but that ball wasn't hit as sharply as they would have liked.
So, again, now there's 2 outs. Alejandro Gomez is on first. Coming to the plate now is Luis Castillo.
Luis Castillo, the catcher. Chopper to Tavares.
Tough play.
Yeah, that was a tough play.
That was a weird hop there. It short hopped him there at the end. Tied him up there. He tried to make it, and he stopped the ball, and stopped the runner from advancing from second to third. Base hit.
Just going to bring up bottom of the order, Derek Diaz, the second baseman.
Pitch made, fouled off. How to play there. No balls, 1 strike.
So now how big was that hidden ball trick?
Huge.
Third base. Wow.
That would have put a run on the board.
Yeah. And maybe a start of a big inning.
Yes, keeping the things alive there, keeping the Pioneers alive. Swung on, foul, strike number 2. But the score right now is 3-1 still. Brandon Gomez still on the mound. Tejanos will be very fortunate to get out of this with no runs scored.
Definitely.
Pitched by Gomez, fouled once
Still,
again.
Yep.
3 consecutive fouls. And we're in the top of the second here of a 9-inning game. Gomez with the pitch. The chopper. Second baseman picks it up, throws it over. There's the out. No run score. Scoreless inning there for the Pioneers. 3-1 ball game. We'll be back after these messages.
Hi everyone, Joe Negrete, General Manager at Audi El Paso. I wanted to personally thank you for a great closeout in the month of January, and because of that, I'm actually going to extend our promotion for the entire month of February. We're going to have $2,000 off on all remaining 2025 models in stock, and an additional $1,000 if you currently own or lease a Mercedes, BMW, Lexus, or Acura. We really want to show you what the great experience is at AudiElPaso.com, so visit us 6318 Montana Avenue, or we're always available 24/7 at AudiElPaso.com.
This is David Lujan, the General Sales Manager here at Audi El Paso. Not only are we going to continue the special that Joe mentioned, I have a promotional lease special on the A5. As low as $549 a month for 39 months. Not only that, we're still going to have the promotional APR at 2.99% for all A5s and Q5 models. When you come visit us here at Audi El Paso, my staff will show you the best driving experience in luxury and why this is Audi.
My name is Colin from Audi El Paso Service Department. Join us on February 21st where we have a one-day only service special for $39.95 oil changes, $59.95 alignments, and $49.95 tire rotations and balances. We also have a free juice truck at 9 a.m. and a free food truck at noon, so don't miss out.
Shout out to Audi El Paso, as last night they had a launch party where they released the 2026 Audi Q3, and we were there to cover that, so make sure to go to epsportsnetwork1.com to check out the release of the Audi Q3, the 2026 Audi Q3. I would like one of those.
Me too.
Yeah.
Make that 2.
Right? We can order one there, Coach. 3-1 ball game. Coach, we saw a hidden ball, or I should say, I saw a hidden ball trick.
Yep.
And that helped to get the Tejanos out of the inning without allowing the Pioneers to score a run. And who do we got to the plate now, Coach?
We've got the 8th place hitter. That is the right fielder, Pablo Vargas. And by the way, that was a great play there by Sal Rocha at second base to get that runner out at first.
It really was.
Not easy.
As he was running across, picked up the ball, tossed it over. Pitch made for a strike. And also, the first baseman had to get set there.
I was going to say, I thought Duarte may have been a little bit late getting to the bag.
It was kind of nerve-wracking to see him set his feet to try to make sure his feet were on the bag, or at least one foot. Swung on, popped up, and it's going to be fouled right behind us. So already a fun and interesting game here in this final of 4-game series between EPCC and Western Oklahoma State College. Swung on, it's a hit ball to center field. Back.
Jet stream.
Bomba! run for the Tejanos. Pablo Vargas is a heavy hitter.
Big home run for Vargas, who did not see any action in the first game earlier today.
Coach, I really loved how when it went in the air and you said it's in the jet stream. And once that happened, you know it was going.
Yep, exactly right. And he made good contact on it. And so Vargas, who was hitless yesterday, starts out the day with a big home run.
Now up to the plate for the Tejanos is left fielder number 35, Alejandro Ruperto.
Ruperto, another one that did not play in the first game. He did have 2 hits, though, yesterday.
Ruperto hitting 400 in 8 games played and 15 at-bats, and takes the ball there.
Bit of a high pitch.
4-1 ball game. Tejanos have 5 hits so far, 3 for the Pioneers, and there's another walk there.
Really. So the Tejanos led off with a home run, and now a walk.
Comes back to the top of the lineup, Coach.
Yep, in the top of the lineup. Looking for the makings of maybe a big inning here.
Could be, as there's no outs right now. 1 runner on board, top of the lineup. Tavares had a single in his previous at-bat. And he actually scored 2 runs in the first game today. In that first game, Tavares started off getting on with by being hit by a pitch. He flew out in the second at-bat, a double, and a single after that. Throw over to first. You're back in time.
As well as his stolen bases adventures for Tavares as well.
Yes. Tavares, really good player for the Tejanos, plays a really good shortstop. Here comes the pitch, takes it down low for a ball.
Green wanted that one. Had a little look of disappointment after that pitch was called.
Takes it to 2 balls, no strikes.
There's one.
Right down the middle. He needed that one. Yep. I believe before that pitch, it was 6 balls in a row there, Coach.
Yeah, it was. You're correct.
2-1 now here. Nobody out. 1 runner on. Tavares in the box. Takes the pitch down low for another ball.
Makes the count 3-1. Interesting to see if Tavares is going to be taking here, or if he swings away at a good pitch.
Hitters count. Winds are whirling around. In there. Yep. Strike. Full count.
Nice pitch by Green there.
Full count pitch coming. Throw over to first. Interesting time to throw over to first.
It was. He's got a quick move there to first base, this Green.
He might have been thinking, you know what, runner's going to be going. Let's see if I can get him on one here. Pitch there, outside for a ball. Wonder if that thought affected that pitch. Either way, there's 2 runners on now after 2 consecutive walks, bringing up Miguel Maldonado, who flew out to center field in his previous at-bat.
Maldonado is still looking for his first base hit today.
Great time for it to come right now with 2 runners on. Low for a ball. You hear in the background the dugout for the Tejanos really amped up right now, trying to stay in the head of the Pioneers pitcher.
That one's high.
Reacting after every ball. Yelling, hooting, hollering. Having a great time right now. And it's always a lot more fun when you're winning.
That's true.
Checks the runner twice, makes the pitch, swung on, foul.
High in the zone that time. Maldonado took a swipe at it.
4-1 score here in the bottom of the second. 2-1 count here to Maldonado. Here's the pitch inside for another ball. 3-1.
3-1.
Green light probably from Maldonado.
I would think so.
Winds continue to go out to left. There it is.
Yep.
Swung on it. Going to left. Carrying left fielder. Right to the
out of room.
fence.
Just barely out of room out there, looked like.
For Maldonado, that's a break because the left fielder had a good track on it.
Yeah.
And he didn't take his eye off it because the way he ran into the fence, he was really tracking that ball.
So Maldonado still alive with 3-2 count.
Runner still on first and second. Nobody out. Full count here. Pitch made. Down and away. 3 consecutive walks lead to the bases loaded for the Tejanos. And second baseman Sal Rocha coming to the plate. He already has an RBI today.
He does. Single and RBI. And we've got a conference on the mound.
22 for the Pioneers is warming up.
Action in the bullpen. That would be Isaiah Miranda.
This mound visit probably to give him some more time, also to settle him down a little bit. The pitcher that's on the mound, who is Trip Breen. Jeopardy song playing in the background.
Yep. Little pep talk has concluded.
3 players from Bel Air High School went on to play in the major leagues. Find out the answers here in a bit. I'm very curious. Pitch in there for a strike. Sal Rocha in the box there for the Tejanos. Bases are loaded.
Ooh. That was close.
Just misses. And it's a break for Sal Rocha.
Yes, it is.
Takes another ball there.
That might have been a bit low.
Sal Rocha yesterday struggled at the plate going 0 for 5. He's got a single here in this game already. And had a single and a home run in the previous game.
Yep, trying to get back on track. Remember, he had the cycle last week.
That's correct. Swung on. Misses that one.
That pitch was high in the strike zone, but Rocha went after it.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Right now is the time he would like to get it up in the jet stream, Coach.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Down and away for a ball. Full count.
Full count.
Nobody out, so the runner's got to be cautious. They can't automatically just take off here.
Right.
4-1 ball game here. The Tejanos lead. Here comes the pitch. Outside for a ball. It's an RBI walk for Rocha. 4 consecutive walks, Coach.
4 of them. That's right. Everybody moves up a base. Brings up the first baseman, Irvin Duarte.
And it looks like we're going to have to have a pitching change
This one
here.
will come.
Let's wait for the signal. "5-1 ball game." Coach is taking his sweet time, and here comes the new pitcher. We'll go ahead and get you his name and number right after these messages. "81 miles an hour. Not too much heat yet. 79. Well, welcome back to the action. Tejanos baseball. Warming up now is number 22 for the Pioneers. Coach, who we got there?
That is Isaiah Miranda, the freshman. Impressive numbers for Miranda. This is his 5th appearance. He's pitched 7 1/3, 9 strikeouts, 0 earned run average.
Isaiah Miranda, I was checking the gun there. He's around 80 miles an hour. Looks like a lot of breaking stuff he's going to be throwing.
Right.
And we'll see how the Tejanos handle that. As right now they are on a roll, but they're really just keeping an eye on the ball as they got on base 4 straight times with walks.
With walks, that's correct. The only contact was the first hitter, Pablo Vargas, who hit a bomba. Everybody else has walked.
Over the left field wall out there. There's a pitch in there for a strike. Strike number 1.
That pitch had some movement.
Pitch coming outside for a ball.
Early on, he looks like Miranda staying away, throwing away from the left-handed hitter.
Swung on, foul out of play. Don't forget, check out our X page, formerly known as Twitter, at EP Sportsnet. I'm looking at it right now, and some really nice pictures shot by a photographer. Outside for a ball.
Missed out. Evens up the count, 2-2.
Super cool photo. If you take a glance there, Coach, of the ball going right by the face of one of the.
That's a good catch.
The batters, I believe, is Sal Rocha. There's a chopper, gets through there.
It's going to score 2.
1 run scores. Here comes the second of 2. And nice stop once again by the catcher. On that throw in from right field, the umpire was standing there and didn't realize it was coming right at him. He had to jump out of the way. 2 RBIs. Yes, sir. Pinch poke, you owe me a Coke.
Rocha at second. Duarte at first. Brings up the catcher, Nick Cortinas, who struck out in his first at bat.
First pitch hit on. It's going to right field. Right field is going back to the wall. It goes, Coach.
Great hit there by Cortinas to the opposite field. Runner coming around. That is Rocha.
Duarte gets to third, and that's a double for Nick Cortinas. That ball just kept going, and the way the right fielder had to go after it, I thought it might have been going over.
I think that's another one that the wind actually affected and knocked it down, because that was hit solid.
7-1 ball game now here with nobody out here. We're in the bottom of the second inning.
Brings up the designated hitter, Johnny Mesa. Tripled his first time at bat.
First pitch is a breaking pitch. Mesa took that for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on second and third. Outside for a ball. There's more action in the bullpen. Number 17 for the Pioneers now warming up. Tejanos have 7 hits, 7 runs, 1 error. Pioneers 3 hits, 1 run, 1 error. Ball outside once again for Isaiah Miranda, the pitcher for the Pioneers right now.
And he's in danger of loading the bases once again.
Johnny Mesa, designated hitter, swings on that one. Was expecting fastball and just missed it.
3-1. So Mesa still has advantage on the count.
More baseball across the way, and in my neck of the woods, New Mexico State fouled the Townsend 8-6. There's a hit ball to right field.
Oh, that's gonna drop.
It does. Yep. 1 RBI.
Another run is in. Cortinas moves to third. Single for Mesa.
Duarte scores, making it an 8-1 ball game now. Nobody out. 2 runners still on board, Coach.
That is Orlando Samaniego. Better. I have 9-1. Might want to check it or check me.
9-1 is the score. I don't know how to count, apparently. I need all my fingers, and I have 10 fingers. 9-1 after that single RBI from Johnny Mesa.
Samaniego, the 9th batter to bat for the Tejanos.
Gets away from the catcher. Wild pitch moves Mesa from first to second.
So now there's runners on second and third. Nobody out, is that right?
Nobody out.
Wow.
I double check my book and I don't know how to count. There is nobody out. 2-0 count here. Down and away.
Nope.
Again, the short wall, right? The distance between the home plate and the backstop. Just too short, and when it hits that wall like that, you can't take that risk.
Yeah. Well, and then that's Nick Cortinas at third base. He's the catcher, so he knows how much room is back here.
He definitely knows how the ball bounces back as well.
3 balls, no strikes.
Inside for another ball. Bases loaded again. Pablo Vargas, and he hit a bomba in his...
to start off the inning. That's
same inning. That's correct. That is correct. Again, the score is 9-1. Bases are loaded. Here comes the pitch. Down for a ball into the dirt once again. Six straight balls. You can hear the dugout chanting, ball six, ball six. Yeah, that's got to play.
Oh, it does.
Into the mind of the pitcher.
Yep.
There's another ball. Two balls, no strikes. Make that 3-0. Let's see if we can hear the dugout chanting ball 8. Again, always a lot more fun when you're winning.
Definitely so.
There's the chant. Right down the middle.
And Pablo Vargas at the plate, as you mentioned, already has a home run this inning. I think he might be looking for 2.
Why not? 3-1 count here. Hitters count.
Yep.
Swung on. Grounder. Double play possibility. And he bobbled it. He makes the out at second. It's a fielder's choice. And 1 run scored. Break for the Tejanos because instead of 2 outs, there's only 1 out.
Definitely so. Plus the run scored, right?
That was Nick Cortinas who scored, and Johnny Mesa, the designated hitter, moved from second to third with Pablo Vargas now on first base, and Alejandro Ruperto is up to bat.
Fooled on that pitch. Ruperto walked and scored in this inning, actually.
There goes. He gets in there.
No throw.
Actually, there was a throw, coach.
Oh, there was?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, there was. It was a late break by the shortstop. And as you could tell, now the shortstop, because he had to kind of slide in there to make the catch.
I got it.
And that's part of the reason why he got in there safely. The shortstop broke a little late. There was, I think, a little bit of miscommunication on who was going to handle that. Swung on, and it goes foul out of play. 10-1 ball game right now. 7 runs so far in this inning. The first game, the Tejanos scored 6 in the first inning. So to say that the bats have come alive might be an understatement.
That's true. Making up for yesterday.
Outside for another ball. Two count here. One gone. That's a hard hit ball to center field, coach. Going back. Bomba!
I'm surprised that one carried.
We waited, and that was a bomba for the Tejanos heavy hitter, Alejandro Ruperto.
Well, it sounded good off the bat, Eddie, but, balls that have been hit out there haven't been carrying that much.
And that's why I kind of was just like, it's back, and I was waiting for it to hit the top of that batter's eye, but it went over.
It did.
That's a 3-run shot there. And now the score, if my counting is correct, it's 13
3, 4, 5, 6.
13-1.
That's what I have.
So 2 minds are better than 1, and 13 runs are better than 1. As the score is 13-1, and there's another
Pitching change.
So we'll take a quick break and come right back after these messages.
Hi everyone, Joe Negrete, General Manager at Audi El Paso. I wanted to personally thank you for a great closeout in the month of January, and because of that, I'm actually going to extend our promotion for the entire month of February. We're going to have $2,000 off on all remaining 2025 models in stock, and an additional $1,000 if you currently own or lease a Mercedes, BMW, Lexus, or Acura. We really want to show you what the great experience is at AudiElPaso.com, so visit us 6318 Montana Avenue, or we're always available 24/7 at AudiElPaso.com.
This is David Lujan, the General Sales Manager here at Audi El Paso. Not only are we going to continue the special that Joe mentioned, I have a promotional lease special on the A5, as low as $549 a month for 39 months. Not only that, we're still going to have the promotional APR at 2.99% for all A5s and Q5 models. When you come visit us here at Audi El Paso, my staff will show you the best driving experience in luxury and why this is Audi.
My name is Colin from Audi El Paso Service Department. Join us on February 21st where we have a one-day only service special for $39.95 oil changes, $59.95 alignments, and $49.95 tire rotations and balances. We also have a free juice truck at 9 a.m. and a free food truck at noon, so don't miss out.
You're watching Tejanos baseball here on EP Sports Network. I'm Eddie Morelos, joined alongside Hall of Fame coach Tony Grijalva. Shout out to Bubba's 33. Again, Bubba's 33 here in El Paso, Texas. Hit that QR code and check out their Facebook page. It's Pizza O'Clock. Bring your friends and enjoy 12-inch pizza special for only $11.99. Available for dine-in every Tuesday. Who's ready for pizza night? Again, scan the QR code on the screen and follow Bubba's 33 on Facebook. Back to the action.
New pitcher on the mound for the Pioneers. It is Austin Sheets, the redshirt freshman, making his fourth appearance. He's pitched 3 1/3 with 5 strikeouts.
And unfortunately for Mr. Sheets, 2 consecutive balls, as right now in this game 4 of this 4-game series, the Pioneers have struggled to find the strike zone.
After they had good pitching yesterday.
Spectacular pitching yesterday. Inside for another ball.
Chris Tavares, top of the order. Up to the plate now. Tavares has a single and a base on balls. A walk.
Again, not to trust my counting, but that right there will be walk number 6. Walk number 6 of the game. As the Tejanos continue to get base runners on.
Brings up the third baseman, Miguel Maldonado, who walked and scored earlier in this inning.
We're in the same inning here, Coach.
Yes, we are. And I'm going to get confused because I don't know how to score when they bat around in one inning.
When our book starts to look like this.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel you. 13-1 is the score. 1 out right now. Very long bottom of the second. Outside for another ball.
I don't think you're going to see any Tejano batter swinging anytime soon.
They're going to, I believe, like you're saying, be patient and wait to see a strike to see that the pitcher can get into the strike zone.
Exactly.
Another one outside. It pops out of the glove. Runner moves over from first to second. Nice sound effects by the support staff here. Good job. I'm glad. Gotta love the additions to the ballpark, things like that, you know?
Yep, definitely so.
3-0 count now. 1 out, 1 runner on. That is Chris Tavares. Outside. He just stood there like a statue.
Yep. Didn't even flinch the bat.
Again, I believe if I counted correctly, that is 7 walks through 2 innings of play here. Or should I say an inning and a third of play?
Brings up the second baseman, Sal Rocha.
There's a ball on the pitch clock. A pitch clock violation. Yep. And like I said, not anything against any of the players, but just as a pitch clock operator, I get excited for those things. In for another ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Again, Coach, you mentioned it already. I think they're just going to wait till they see a strike. And even if they see a strike, they might wait to see another one. Outside for a ball. You see the body language of the pitcher.
Yep.
Austin Sheets struggling right now.
Just looking for that plate right now.
According to the chant, it's ball 12.
There you go.
Right down the middle. Took a little bit off of it there.
Yeah, just wanted to get that one over the plate.
And everybody in the ballpark applauds.
See if Rocha goes after this one.
Inside for another walk. 3 consecutive walks now. Loading the bases.
Again.
For Irvin Duarte.
Duarte with 2 singles.
There's another mound visit here. The coach for the Pioneers walking out slowly, giving the relief pitcher that's warming up some time. And it looks like number 7 for the Pioneers is warming up.
All righty, let me get that one. Number 7, John Caldwell. The freshman.
Seven is confirmed. My eyes do okay, Coach. The binoculars do help as well, especially when you get them off the car. It's a 13-1 ball game. Don't forget to check out our website, epsportsnetwork1.com. Again, epsportsnetwork1.com, because you don't want to miss out on any of the coverage that we provide. And they're going to bring in a new pitcher. Yes, they are signaling for the new pitcher. So we'll take a really quick break and be right back after these messages.
John Caldwell.
Welcome back. We're watching Tejanos baseball here on EP Sports Network. We got a new pitcher, coach, and this gentleman pitched yesterday as well. Who do we got on the mound now?
He did. John Caldwell, the freshman, making his 5th appearance here this season. He's got a 2.00 ERA. He's pitched 9 innings and has 7 strikeouts.
Interesting that we are in the bottom of the 2nd inning, and there's 1 out on the board. And it was already mentioned that we're an hour and 8 minutes into this thing.
Right. Yep.
A lot of runs, a lot of walks. That'll happen if there's a lot of walks and the counts go deep.
Sure.
Typically, the game will last a little bit longer.
Yeah, and the lack of outs as well, obviously.
So, bases are loaded still for Irvin Duarte, and he'll face the new pitcher, John Caldwell. And again, John Caldwell pitched in that 2nd game yesterday.
He did.
And he did okay, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, 2 major leaguers from El Paso High.
Duarte with a bomba in the first game.
Single and a walk here today so far in this one. And it's away for another ball. For the pitching staff of the Pioneers continue struggling to find that zone today. Swung on, fouled off there for a strike.
I'm surprised Duarte went after that one.
Again, they were waiting to make sure to see that they see a strike. And there I think he got a little antsy because that one would have been a little low, I think.
I think so too.
Swung on. Going to be a base hit. It is a base hit to right field. Gets to the fence, coach.
Go to the wall. Here comes 1. Here comes 2.
2 RBI double for Irvin Duarte. Make that 4 RBIs in this game for him today.
Sal Rocha moves to 3rd. And Duarte is at 2nd with a double.
Miguel Maldonado and Tavares are the 2 Tejanos that scored on that base hit there. And the score is now 15-1.
Brings up the catcher, Nick Cortinas.
No, he went to Franklin. He was a trivia question yesterday.
In there for a strike.
Yeah. Good pitch.
First time we've seen a first pitch strike in a little while, coach.
Yeah, you're right. Quite a while.
In the dirt for another ball.
Good stop by Luis Castillo, the catcher.
Count is 1-1.
Oh, I think she meant in El Paso High School. I said El Paso High Tigers.
Swung on, popped up. Opportunity for the first baseman. Shades his eyes, makes the catch.
Nice catch.
Tough catch for him.
Held on all the way through.
So that brings up the designated hitter, Johnny Mesa, and according to the official score, this will be the 17th batter of this inning.
No wonder my lineup card's messed up.
Yeah. we'll have to figure that out as we go along.
Mesa with a triple and a single here in this game. He was 2 for 4 in the first game as well.
Has 2 RBIs in this game. Again, 15-1 is the score. Pioneers been struggling to find the strike zone, but find it right there.
Yeah. Good location on that pitch.
About an hour and 15 minutes into this thing now. Here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 1-1 count, 2 outs, 2 runners on. 1 on 2nd, 1 on 3rd. Caldwell with the pitch. Just misses.
That was too close to take for me.
Yes, it was. But again, Johnny Mesa is the designated hitter, and he's got a good eye on him.
He does.
Chopper, third baseman, picks it up, throws it over, off the bag.
He goes off the bag, got pulled off.
Got to be an E5 there. So no RBI for him. El Salvador Rocha crosses the plate to add another run, and Irvin Duarte moves over to third base.
And Colton Rother did a good job there playing down the line. The throw was just a little bit wide to the right, and Valenzuela had to get out the bag.
Orlando Samaniego making his second appearance to the plate in this inning. We'll really be
yes, we
in
will.
trouble with our book here. Down low for a ball there. And
so we have Duarte at third, Mesa at first.
$16-1 is the score now. Pitch made outside for a ball. You know, it's going to be interesting, Coach, because that error right that previous play right there, just going to see how it, all plays out. But typically when those kind of plays made, it typically hurts the defensive team, right?
Right.
The offense will find a way to add some more hits and runs, but we'll see what happens here. One gone, and there it is. Just like I was saying.
Yep.
And that'll be an RBI for Samaniego on a single to left field.
And now the Tejanos bring up Pablo Vargas, who started this inning, over an hour ago with a home run?
Probably about an hour and 20 minutes ago now.
Okay.
And definitely over an hour. So this will be his third time to the plate in one inning.
In the second inning. So we got to make that adjustment in the book again.
Outside for another ball. I wonder if there's some kind of record for a number of plate appearances in one inning.
Good question.
Pablo Vargas had a bomba to left field. Got on with the fielder's choice. Takes a strike there.
Good pitch on the outside zone.
Count is 1-1. Swung on, hit ball, center field. Center fielder going back.
He's turned around.
And that's another bomba for the Tejanos. 2 in 1 inning. Pablo Vargas is definitely a heavy hitter. Wow, Coach.
That one was hit solid. I mean, that's straightaway center. The center fielder just turned around and pretty much just watched.
Again, I mentioned about the throw, the errant throw by the third baseman.
Exactly.
Wondering how that would have an effect, and it had a big effect here.
It did. So that's going to bring up the left fielder, Alejandro Ruperto.
3-run shot there for Vargas.
Ruperto hit a bomba in his previous at bat.
Swung on. He was really going after another one there.
Yes.
This is his third at bat of this inning. He had a walk and a home run, just like you just mentioned, the home run. Strikeout looking, getting out of the inning there. It's a 20-1 ball game here after 2 innings of play. We'll be back after these messages.
Hi everyone, Joe Negrete, General Manager at Audi El Paso. I wanted to personally thank you for a great closeout in the month of January, and because of that, I'm actually going to extend our promotion for the entire month of February. We're going to have $2,000 off on all remaining 2025 models in stock, and an additional $1,000 if you currently own or lease a Mercedes, BMW, Lexus, or Acura. We really want to show you what the great experience is at AudiElPaso.com, so visit us 6318 Montana Avenue, or we're always available 24/7 at AudiElPaso.com.
This is David Lujan, the General Sales Manager here at Audi El Paso. Not only are we going to continue the special that Joe mentioned, I have a promotional lease special on the A5. As low as $549 a month for 39 months. Not only that, we're still going to have the promotional APR at 2.99% for all A5s and Q5 models. When you come visit us here at Audi El Paso, my staff will show you the best driving experience in luxury and why this is Audi.
My name is Colin from Audi El Paso Service Department. Join us on February 21st where we have a one-day only service special for $39.95 oil changes, $59.95 alignments, and $49.95 tire rotations and balances. We also have a free juice truck at 9 a.m. and a free food truck at noon, so don't miss out.
Welcome back to Tejanos Baseball here on EP Sports Network. I'm Eddie Morelos, sitting alongside Hall of Fame coach Tony Grijalva. We got Ace and Artie working the board today, taking the photos, everything else during this 20-1 ball game here. The Tejanos really opened things up there in the bottom of the second. So much so that two Tejanos players, Pablo Vargas and Alejandro Ruperto, had three at-bats
in that first
in one inning.
Yep.
They didn't get to the plate during the first inning, right? now all of a sudden they got three at-bats.
Yep. Very true. Pitching change for the Tejanos on the mound. Pearson Lowry, the freshman from Georgetown, Texas, comes in with a 2.45 ERA. This is his fourth appearance. And he's pitched 2 2/3 innings.
His first pitch gets that outside corner for a strike. Second pitch here, swung on, fouled out of play. Gets ahead really early. No balls, 2 strikes. Pearson does.
Ahead on the count, just like you want to do.
Mendoza is the batter. He scored in the first inning, scoring the only run for the Pioneers. Pioneers got a lot of work to do now, Coach.
Definitely.
In the first game, they were trying to chip away there late in the game before falling 11-5. Swung on and missed. Strikeout
pitch.
Swinging there. Mendoza goes down for out number 1.
Going to bring up the right fielder, Carlos Martinez. Struck out in the first inning.
20-1 is the score here in Game 4 of the 4-game series. There's a pitch outside for a ball. Martinez is at bat. He struck out in inning number 1. This is his second at bat of this game. Swings on that one. Chopper to Tavares. Tavares scoops it up. Takes about 5 steps before getting rid of the ball.
Barely got him.
I thought he held on to that quite a little too long there, but his strong arm makes up for it, and there's 2 outs in this inning.
Brings up the third baseman, Colton Rother.
He got on with an error. He also had a costly error on defense.
Yes.
Takes a strike there.
Good pitch placement there by Lowry.
Two outs here. No balls, 1 strike to the batter. Here's the pitch made outside for another ball. It's coming by Pearson. Fouled. One and two count. 2 outs here. Popped up. Tavares goes out, gets called off.
Yep.
And that's 3 up, 3 down, coach.
Yep.
So 20-1 is the score. And we will be back after these short messages. Welcome back. You're watching Tejanos baseball here on EP Sports Network. I'm Eddie Morelos, joined alongside Hall of Fame coach Tony Grijalva. Just a reminder, check out our website, epsportsnetwork1.com, your source for sports and entertainment. You'll see all the links there, links to high school stuff, EPCC content, we've got flag football content, fashion, UTEP, Artie's Community Corner, Coach's Corner, and much, much more. So go ahead and check out our website, epsportsnetwork1.com. 20-1 ball game here, Coach.
Yep, 20-1, and we are going, let me check, bottom of the third. And top of the order for the Tejanos at Chris Tavares.
And again, looking at our score sheets here, after making some adjustments, after a couple of Tejanos saw the plate 3 times, Tavares went to the plate twice and walked both times in that second inning.
3 at bat, 3 runs scored.
Pitch down low for a ball. One and one count here for the leadoff hitter, Chris Tavares, down in the dirt.
Yeah, it really was out of the zone. Looks like a little bit more action out there in the bullpen for the Pioneers.
Number 26 is out there throwing, but let me confirm that. Pitch made outside for a ball. Pitch, there will be a mound visit. No, catcher just going for the ball. And it is confirmed. Number 26 out there warming up for the Pioneers.
That is Will Henley.
Pitch is missed outside for a ball. So 3 consecutive walks for Tavares, and that's what you want out of your leadoff hitter.
Sure.
Just get on base.
Get on base. Right, get moved around. The third baseman, Miguel Maldonado, up to the plate now.
And he walked consecutively in that second inning. See if he does it here, just like Tavares did. Takes a strike there.
And Maldonado, once again, still looking for that first base hit for today.
Scored twice in the second inning to help his team take this 20-1 lead. Throw over to first. Very interesting point made there.
Very much so.
20-1 throwing over to first. I mean, you're up by 20. Are you really going to steal the bag with this kind of lead?
Mm-hmm.
One of those unspoken kind of rules, right, that you hear about in baseball. When you're up by this much, you don't do things like that.
Exactly.
And if you do, you know what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. There'll be consequences to pay.
Nice pitch in there for a strike. Maldonado not happy with the
He did
call.
not like that, no. He did not agree.
One ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. 10 hits for the Tejanos. Outside for another ball, 2-2. One gone at the chopper. Second baseman's got to go a long way. Turns around to make the throw to second. And gets the out there. Fielder's choice for Maldonado. 4-6. Tavares is thrown out at second base for out number 1.
Which will bring up the second baseman, Sal Rocha.
It's a big out for the Pioneers. As again, you don't want the Tejanos to start catching fire again the way they did in the previous inning.
Exactly.
Big out to make. Now you have an opportunity for a double play. One gone. Shortstop. Nice dive.
Nice stop.
And gets the next out there at second base.
Alex Mendoza with a good stop there, moving to his right and gloving that grounder, making a quick throw to second base for the force out.
6-4 there. Fielder's choice for Salvador Rocha, bringing up Irvin Duarte.
Duarte with 2 singles and a double. I lost count of his RBIs.
I believe he has 5 RBIs in this game.
Okay. Pitches outside for a ball.
5 RBIs in 2 innings. It's pretty darn good.
Not bad.
Most people try to get 5 RBIs in an entire game.
Right.
Strike.
There's a good pitch.
(20-1) ball game here. 2 outs on the board. Pitch made outside for a ball. Swing and a miss.
Big swing. Deuces wild. Bottom of the 3rd.
Pioneers trying to get out of this one without allowing any runs. Swung gone to left field. Left fielder going back over his head and bounces out for a stand-up double. Ground rule double there, Coach.
But your runners at second and third with Nick Cortina as the catcher.
And that ball just carried, like you said, Coach.
It does, yeah.
The left fielder was kind of up even more than where he's at right now.
That's what I was wondering. Why is he playing so shallow, knowing that? Of course, it was a left-handed batter, so maybe.
I get that, but we've seen a home run come from a left-handed batter go out that direction.
Yeah.
Pitch made in there for a strike. And Nick Cortina struck out swinging, has a double, and then flied out to the first baseman. Great pitch, just
good.
missed off the plate.
Yeah, Caldwell there, getting some reaction on the mound.
Outside again. I think that was
That
a
one they
frustration
missed.
pitch there, Coach.
I think you are right.
Pitch coming by Caldwell.
Ooh.
Inside. Just
That was
missed
tight.
Cortinas.
Yeah, it did.
3-1 now. I think Cortinas will be swinging here.
Yeah, if it's anywhere close. Nope.
Oh, yeah. Prove me wrong there, Coach. Prove me wrong. Takes the walk there. And loads the bases for the designated hitter, Johnny Mesa.
Mesa once again with a triple and a single. Also on an air.
20-1 here. 2 outs. Caldwell comes set, makes his pitch in there for a strike.
Yep.
Very much needed first strike there.
Good first pitch, yes.
If you're the Tejanos, the other thing you don't want to do is get lackadaisical.
Right.
And just start allowing the Pioneers to really get back into it. 2 straight strikes.
2 good pitches by Caldwell.
Now, Mesa kind of has to play a little defense on his in his at bat now as he's way behind 0-2. Outside, nice block by the catcher.
Another block there by Castillo.
One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 13 hits for the Tejanos already. Johnny Mesa, the designated hitter, trying to add another one there. Swings and misses. That's a strikeout swinging there, and that's out number 3. It's 20-1. We'll be heading to the 4th after these messages.
El Paso Community College has awarded more than 100,000 diplomas. But what does that really mean?
It means more technicians in high-demand, well-paying jobs.
More people to help you get better.
More expression of beauty in our community.
More understanding of life.
More flavor.
EPCC has helped our community to achieve their dreams more than 100,000 times. Shouldn't you be next? You belong at EPCC. Enroll today.
EPCC.edu. Go there to look up classes, sign up, register. EPCC.edu. Home for the Tejanos. Again, we cover Tejanos baseball and Tejana softball here on EP Sports Network. I'm Eddie Morelos, joined alongside Hall of Fame coach Tony Grijalva. Eisnega doing the producing today. It's 20-1 here as we head into the top of the 4th, Coach.
Top of the 4th, and Pearson Lowry still on the mound for the Tejanos. To the plate for the Pioneers is going to be first baseman Carlos Valenzuela.
Valenzuela has had 1 at-bat so far. So he's trying to start things off here for the Pioneers as they got a long way to go, down by 19 right now. And we're heading into the top of the 4th inning.
And the flags over on the left in left field are still moving pretty good.
Continuing to whip around. This thing started at 1:45 p.m. It is now 3:23 in the afternoon. Again, it was a very long second inning as 17 runs were scored in the bottom of the second. Here we go to the top of the 4th now. First pitch in there for a strike by Pearson Lowry.
Good pitch to open up the inning here.
Outside for a ball.
1-1 the count.
If you were a coach for the Tejanos, what would you be telling your defense and your pitchers right now, Coach?
It's 0-0.
Oh, wow.
Got
Okay.
to play that way. That's
There's
a
a
deep
hard-
shot.
yeah. And it's out of
Let's
here for a bomba. Carlos Valenzuela hits it long and far. Center field gets them on the board, making it 20-2. And you're right, Coach, just as I was asking you, right? If you let up, they'll start making a little comeback.
Exactly. This is not the time to relax and take it easy at this point.
20-2 is the score, but as you saw right there, that ball will fly out of here still.
It will. It will. Brings up the center fielder, Luis Garcia.
He had a double to get on in the second. And then he moved over to third. There's a pitch down low for a strike. He moved over to third, and then what happened there was the third baseman was holding on to the ball. Hidden ball trick.
That's right.
Seems like a long time ago.
It seems like yesterday, actually.
It really does, but that hidden ball trick happened in the top of the second inning that very few people saw. And luckily, for some reason, I had my head up and I saw it. Not sure what happened there, but there's a swing and a miss for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Lowry ahead on the count.
Bounces that one.
That one's really short.
Catcher put his glove on it, but it ricocheted off his glove into the net, way high up into the net as well.
Yep.
2-2 here, nobody out. 1 run is scored already in this inning on a solo shot. Center field hit ball again, foul, out of play. It's a really nice home run by Carlos Valenzuela.
It was.
Deep center,
Solidly hit.
deep center field.
Samaniego worked back, but you could tell he pretty much gave up on it after he knew what was going to happen.
Yes. Got
Nice
that outside
pitch.
corner.
Oh.
Garcia didn't like it, but the call was made. Struck out looking there.
That's going to bring up the designated hitter, Jalen Sepulveda.
Now batting number 23, Jalen Sepulveda.
He got on with a single, and then he was thrown out at second base on a grounder. Fielder's choice by Gomez. Swung on, foul, out of play there. No balls, 1 strike.
He had a good first game to Sepulveda, single, double, and a home run.
He had a great day on the mound yesterday as
Yes,
well.
he did.
I would be surprised if he didn't get picked up after this season to move on to the next level of some sort, whether it's D1 or even, possibly getting drafted or something like that, because you could tell he's very athletic.
He is. And even if he can't do it as a pitcher, he can certainly do it as a hitter.
Most definitely so. He's definitely a baseball player. 20-2 is the score here. 1 out right now in the top of the 4th inning. There's a ground ball up the middle. Talking about his hitting skills there, Coach.
On base again.
2 singles in this game.
That's going to bring up the left fielder, Alejandro Gomez.
Batting number 16, Alejandro Gomez.
He had a fielder's choice in the second inning. Batting from the right side. Pitch made, swung on, and missed. Strike number 1.
Gomez batting .375 for the season.
Another swing and a miss there.
Nice pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 runner on. That's Sepulveda after he had a single up the middle.
Looks like we're starting to get some action in the bullpen for the Tejanos.
0-2 count. Here comes the pitch. High for the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Gomez.
Number 45 is warming up for the Tejanos down the line over there. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Tejanos hoping for a grounder. It's a pop fly to right field. Right fielder searching for it, finds it. Hat comes off, makes the catch, throws the ball back in. Out number 2.
Vargas with the put out there in right field.
Number 35, Luis Castillo, coming to the plate now for the Pioneers.
Castillo with a single, his first at bat.
Pitch made. Misses low.
Yep.
There's a chopper. Tavares has to come up. Pumps it twice. Gets the out there. So 1 run scored there. It's 20-2 now. We're heading into the bottom of the 4th after these messages.
The Tejanos will complete their non-conference.
Welcome back. Tejanos baseball here on EP Sports Network. I'm Eddie Morelos, joined alongside Hall of Fame coach Tony Grijalva. 20-2 is the score, coach. The Tejanos are leading. We're heading into the bottom of the 4th inning. And like you said earlier, you can't let up. You just cannot.
No.
Not on a day like this where the ball is flying, because the same thing can happen on the Pioneer side of the plate, the way that Tejanos put up a lot of runs in the bottom of the 2nd.
Sure, and I mean, you have to remind the team about what happened yesterday. Yesterday was not a very good day for anybody, and on the Tejanos side. So, yeah, that should continue the motivation.
That is a great point. I didn't think about that. You know, they struggled to put the ball in play. They struggled to get runs to cross the plate. So you want to just continue on while you can, while your bats are going, while the runs are scoring, because, like you said, there can be slumps in baseball.
Yep, very, very true. Caldwell's still on the mound for the Pioneers. First batter for the Tejanos here in the bottom of the 4th inning is Orlando Samaniego.
Samaniego flew out to left, and he walked in his first at-bat of the 2nd inning and got a single in his second at-bat of the 2nd inning. He also scored and had an RBI there, and swings and misses on that pitch.
Yeah, behind on the count now, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes here. Pitch coming, down, bounces, gets back to the net.
Makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Shadows are starting to creep onto the field now.
Mm-hmm. It's that time of the day.
Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout there for Caldwell. 2nd in a row.
Big swing.
Johnny Mesa went down swinging in the previous inning.
Brings up Pablo Vargas, the right fielder, who has 2 bombas today.
2 bombas, 3 runs scored as he also got on with the fielder's choice. Takes a ball there. Again, don't want to let up right now.
Nope.
Outside for a ball. Winds are just not going to let up today, Coach.
I don't think so.
They're really not as I
No.
look right out there, and they're going straight out again.
Yeah.
They have been swirling around. They go from right to left. Once in a while, there's a ball. And then, again, heading back out, straight out to left field. And again, I'm going to have to talk to these meteorologists in the area, maybe send some emails. Say, hey, you're telling us for a calm day today. We're okay, though. We still enjoy this outside for a walk.
Vargas is on.
Coming up will be Alejandro Ruperto, who also has a bomba.
Struck out looking in his previous at bat. And you're right. I've been waiting for those flags to, sort of drop and.
As we saw it one time, it happened
you're
once.
right.
Yes, it did happen once for about 5 minutes or less than 5 minutes, probably.
Yeah, probably less.
And again, even though it's windy, I will still take this over snow in the cold weather.
Yeah. Definitely so.
There's a chopper. Second baseman gets it, tosses it. One out there. Double play. 4-6-3 to end the inning. No run score there. 20-2. We'll be back after these messages.
Hi everyone, Joe Negrete, General Manager at Audi El Paso. I wanted to personally thank you for a great closeout in the month of January, and because of that, I'm actually going to extend our promotion for the entire month of February. We're going to have $2,000 off on all remaining 2025 models in stock, and an additional $1,000 if you currently own or lease a Mercedes, BMW, Lexus, or Acura. We really want to show you what the great experience is at AudiElPaso.com, so visit us 6318 Montana Avenue, or we're always available 24/7 at AudiElPaso.com.
This is David Lujan, the General Sales Manager here at Audi El Paso. Not only are we going to continue the special that Joe mentioned, I have a promotional lease special on the A5. As low as $549 a month for 39 months. Not only that, we're still going to have the promotional APR at 2.99% for all A5s and Q5 models. When you come visit us here at Audi El Paso, my staff will show you the best driving experience in luxury and why this is Audi.
My name is Colin from Audi El Paso Service Department. Join us on February 21st where we have a one-day only service special for $39.95 oil changes, $59.95 alignments, and $49.95 tire rotations and balances. We also have a free juice truck at 9 a.m. and a free food truck at noon, so don't miss out.
Welcome back. You're watching Tejanos baseball here on EP Sports Network. The score is 20-2 here in the top of the fifth as we head into the top of the fifth. Lots of changes, Coach.
Yes,
again, new pitcher, Kelmy Febles, will come into pitch wearing number 45. Going in at shortstop will be Matt Martinez. And then over to third base is Gio Rodriguez.
So Chris Tavares is out. Miguel Maldonado is out. Febles making his third appearance on the mound for the Tejanos. He's pitched 4 innings. He's walked 10 and struck out 7. So he needs to work on his control a bit.
And just as you say that,
maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Continue to work on it. and
Already got a winner.
You're still doing trivia.
Yeah.
It's a hard hit ball. Of course, One of the new players gets hit to him and gets the
recovery,
out.
nice recovery by Matt Martinez there at shortstop.
Typically happens that way in baseball, right? You get new players coming into the game, and the ball will find a way to find those new players, as it just did there. Hard hit ball to Matt Martinez. He bobbled it, Coach, and when he bobbled it, I didn't think he was going to have time.
Made a strong throw to first base, though.
Very strong throw. Fabulous with the pitch and a strike there.
Brings up the top of the order for the Pioneers, and that is Alex Mendoza, the shortstop. Doubled and scored and struck out.
Another pitch high and away for a ball. (20-2) is the score. We are in the top of the fifth. And if I'm not mistaken, pitch coming, swung on left field. Left fielder goes back, makes the catch.
Good play out there in left field for Roberto.
He was in a great position.
He was.
And if I'm not mistaken, Coach, unless the Pioneers find a way to add some runs on the board, this could be it.
That is correct. Brings up Carlos Martinez, the right fielder.
Hits him in the back. Fabulous knew that got away from him. Very frustrated.
As soon as he let it go, you're right.
He was very frustrated that happened. He knows the situation as well. Wants to help his team just wrap this thing up.
Yep. So that brings up the third baseman, Colton Rota.
Don't forget, next week, there's a pitch and a foul into the dugout. Watch out. Everybody got out of the way, hopping around in there.
Scramble.
February 27th and 28th, Luna Community College will head down. The softball team was up there this weekend, but now the baseball team will come down from Luna Community College on February 27th and 28th. Make sure to catch us on EP Sports Network covering that one. Double headers again, starting at 11 a.m. Then March 6th and 7th, NIMI, New Mexico Military Institute, will come over and play double headers as well on March 6th and 7th.
Inside for a ball once again.
There'll be softball coverage as well at the Tejanos on Tuesday, March 3rd. And let's see if I can find their opponent. One of our handy-dandy assistants over here. Eastern Arizona will come to town on March 3rd. It's a Tuesday.
Doubleheader on Tuesday, correct.
I got to be careful and make sure if I'm helping out that day, cannot say Tuesday night hoops like I was doing on Friday nights. There's a walk.
Yep. 2 runners on base now for the Pioneers. And again, something that the Tejanos really didn't want. That brings up the first baseman, Carlos Valenzuela.
Carlos Valenzuela had a home run in the previous inning. Dead center field. It was a long one.
It was. Well hit.
Nice frame job there by the catcher, but it was outside for a ball. Carlos Valenzuela trying to keep his team alive here.
Yep.
2 outs, though. High for a ball. Fabulous is really throwing really hard right now.
He does. Yes, he does. Yes.
Yes, we have weather issues for the conference and stuff.
Inside for a ball.
In danger of loading the bases here with 2 outs.
And according to our producer over here, this is the last Sunday of
It
Sunday
is.
baseball for the Tejanos.
It is. Unless there's a schedule change for some reason. That is correct. All the other series are Friday and Saturday.
Here's a hard hit ball left
Oh,
field. That
boy.
one's going. It's still going. Hits the wall there, coach. Bounces off the wall. 1 run will score on a stand-up double.
Another good hit by Carlos Valenzuela.
So a run added to the board there. And 1 runner over to third. While Valenzuela is there on second. 2 outs.
Brings up Luis Garcia. Struck out looking in his previous at bat.
20-3 is the score now. Inside for a ball. And now there's more action down the line.
Yep.
The Tejanos bullpen, number 8, is warming up for the Tejanos.
That would be Christopher Spencer.
Christopher Spencer.
There's a good pitch.
Trying to get some help over here. With Christopher Spencer out there warming up. It's a chopper. Oh, reached by the shortstop.
Knocked down by Martinez, but couldn't make a play.
And here's another run scoring. A single by Garcia, RBI there for him. Valenzuela moves over to third. Still life for the Pioneers, coach.
It's still life. And Sepulveda is up to bat.
One of the top hitters for the Pioneers. He's got power.
Yep.
Hit ball. That one's going. And a bomba, no doubter
No doubt.
for Sepulveda.
No doubt and no surprise.
That thing left in a hurry. Like I was saying, he's one of the best hitters on the team.
He's one of the best hitters I've seen in a while.
I'm going to keep an eye on that young man to see where he's going after his career here with the Pioneers. So it's now 20-6. And a slow walk by the head coach of the Tejanos. I think that'll be it for Febles.
Yeah, well, you don't want to have one of those innings where you bat around in the first inning. Although there's 2 outs, but
There is
again,
2 outs.
You can't. That really doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't, because they have scored all these runs with 2 outs.
Right.
It was a ground out for out number 1, a fly out to left field for out number 2, then 5 straight runs.
Right.
So we'll see what he does here. I believe he's giving his reliever a little bit more time before he gives the signal. And before they go out and get him. There goes the umpires to break it up. We'll see if there is going to be a new pitcher. And with that said, we'll take a quick break and be right back after these messages.
Hi everyone, Joe Negrete, General Manager at Audi El Paso. I wanted to personally thank you for a great closeout in the month of January, and because of that, I'm actually going to extend our promotion for the entire month of February. We're going to have $2,000 off on all remaining 2025 models in stock, and an additional $1,000 if you currently own or lease a Mercedes, BMW, Lexus, or Acura. We really want to show you what the great experience is at AudiElPaso.com, so visit us 6318 Montana Avenue, or we're always available 24/7 at AudiElPaso.com.
This is David Lujan, the General Sales Manager here at Audi El Paso. Not only are we going to continue the special that Joe mentioned, I have a promotional lease special on the A5, as low as $549 a month for 39 months. Not only that, we're still going to have the promotional APR at 2.99% for all A5s and Q5 models. When you come visit us here at Audi El Paso, my staff will show you the best driving experience in luxury and why this is Audi.
My name is Colin from Audi El Paso Service Department. Join us on February 21st where we have a one-day only service special for $39.95 oil changes, $59.95 alignments, and $49.95 tire rotations and balances. We also have a free juice truck at 9 a.m. and a free food truck at noon, so don't miss out.
Welcome back, Tejanos baseball here on EP Sports Network. The score is now 20-7 with 2 outs here in the 5th inning, and we have a new pitcher in Chris Spencer, Coach.
Yes, sir, Chris Spencer, the sophomore from Presidio, Texas. This is his 3rd appearance so far this season. He's pitched 2 innings, walked 4, struck out 2.
Kind of an unfortunate outing for Febles because he started out pretty good with 2 outs real quick and then gave up 5 runs after that. There's a hit ball to right field.
Looks like it's out of play.
It was out of play. And currently up to bat, Coach, I believe we have Alejandro Gomez.
Yes, sir, the left fielder, Alejandro Gomez. This is the 8th batter to bat for the Pioneers.
It's down for a
inning.
ball. Couple of lengthy innings. 2nd inning was pretty long. This one is stretching out now.
Yep.
Pitch here, down for a ball. Bounced in front of the plate there.
Yep. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Don't forget to check out our Instagram page for the post-game photos. Really neat photos today. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Down for a ball. It was over the plate, but it was low, down by the ankles.
3-1 the count.
Inside, and that's a walk. Don't really want to do that right now. Luis Castillo coming to the plate.
Yep, the catcher, Castillo, a single and a ground out.
Don't want to make the mistake either of leaving the ball up in the zone with the way the wind is towards left field. We've seen a few no-doubters today.
Yep. Well, and we're at the bottom of the order here, so you don't want to see the top of the order once again here.
No, you don't. And I truly believe that anybody in this lineup right now especially can hit the ball out of the ballpark.
Yep.
In there for a strike. 1-1. The Tejanos really want to get this last out, wrap this thing up, split the series. Would love to walk away with the series split after yesterday's showing.
Oh, yeah. Especially after yesterday.
In there for a strike, right below the numbers there.
Yep.
Nice breaking pitch.
So Spencer ahead of the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nice pitch.
No, that good.
It was just off the plate. It's very interesting as I look at the dugouts. Of course, the Pioneers dugouts get a little, making some noise.
Yeah.
The Tejanos dugouts very quiet. They just want to wrap this up, I think. Deuce is wild here. Popped up, out of play, still alive. The Pioneers are, Coach.
Another shot. And again, Deuce is wild.
Here's the pitch, right back, line drive, and that should do it. Line drive to the second baseman. 20-7 is the final. Coach, any final thoughts before we head on out?
No, I thought it was a good comeback by the Tejanos after that disappointing first two games. I think they came back strong. Looking forward to next week.
Don't forget, we got Luna Community College on February 27th and 28th. We got the New Mexico Military Institute coming to town on March 6th and 7th. Also Tuesday, softball for the Tejanas, for Ace and Nardi, for Hall of Fame coach Tony Grijalva. I'm Eddie Morelos. 20-7 is the final. We'll see you next time.